Last year, I showed you a field full of livestock within Frisco, Texas. This same field has changed significantly since then, and progress is being made to get Universal Kids Resort up and running by the summer of 2026. The park is now starting to go vertical, and we're finally starting to see the foundation of a regional park that was teased nearly a year ago when they released new renderings of this project. This theme park concept is new territory for Universal destinations and experiences, but there's something they've already completed that may just give a glimpse or perhaps an early preview of what this park could look like. And I'll share what that may be, as well as share a few new updates on the upcoming Universal Kids Resort in Frisco, Texas. Within the Frisco Public Library, you'll find a fun relic or preview for the upcoming Universal Kids Resort. Here, you'll get an up-close look of the latest park map rendering showcasing various rides and features you'll find within the resort. This rendering was unveiled in December of 2023 by Frisco officials and representatives from Universal. If this proposed rendering holds true, then there's lots to be excited about for fans of SpongeBob, Minions, Gabby's Dollhouse, Trolls, Jurassic Park, Shrek, and Puss in Boots. With all this said, it should also be reiterated that this park is not for thrill seekers. Universal is envisioning a regional park built for young families. Even though it's Universal's third resort in the United States, it can't really be compared to their Orlando or Hollywood properties. Sitting on 97 acres, Universal Studios Frisco is touted as being a quarter of the size of Universal Studios Orlando. The park itself is planned to be roughly 40 acres, with some land left over for future expansions. Now let's take a look at this 97-acre construction project. The first thing you see at the construction site is the towering elevator shaft for the upcoming 300-room hotel that would be part of the resort. The outside facade of the resort is currently being reviewed in front of City Council for approval. Gensler, the architects behind the resort, submitted this rendering in early November. Whatever the approved design may be, whatever is built will be prominent from the Dallas North Tollway. It will also be the first thing you see if you're driving up north, so first impressions will be very important here. As of now, construction on the canopy from the hotel over the front entrance is starting to take shape. You can see the foundations of this entrance here compared to the current rendering. Hopefully, we can see a final approved rendering of the hotel soon. In front of the hotel, the parking lots are practically complete, with construction of Universal Parkway making steady progress. Panther Creek Parkway, the street on the southern edge of the resort, is also making strides, as this will be the main road that will service the resort hotel and the employee parking lot. From my ground perspective, you can also see the foundations being set for the Jurassic Park section within the resort, as well as the structures that will be within the Bikini Bottom section of the park. As of this video, there are no signs of attraction parts or roller coaster track, but I'll keep an eye out and post anything that comes in. While this construction project is currently bare bones and foundation, let me give you an early preview on what this park could look like based on current Universal themed lands. Let's trek over to Orlando and take a deep dive within the recently opened DreamWorks land at Universal Studios Florida. Here you will find many properties that are also expected to be featured within Universal Kids Resort. Within this land, you have interactive playgrounds, splash gardens, structures, and numerous interactive elements for young kids to enjoy. It's also found within a lush green landscape, a feature that this new project promises guests in this new resort. Within this lush landscaping are also playgrounds, fountains, and structures featuring various DreamWorks IPs. While Kung Fu Panda is not expected to be in Frisco, I still expect this attention to detail and level of theming to be found for SpongeBob or Trolls. Also, it's hot in Texas, and I fully expect more splash pads and water features at this new park. I'm not saying to expect a one-to-one recreation of what you see featured here in Orlando, but rather to expect the universal immersiveness you see here. Let's take an even closer dive on what to expect. Notice this kiddie coaster within what I assume to be the Trolls section of the park. I'm almost certain this is a Zier Force 190 model coaster. This German manufacturer has 9 of these models scattered across the globe, including Grover's Boxcar Derby at Sesame Place near San Diego. Compare this to the coaster in the rendering, and the resemblance is, well, spot on. It's advertised with a height of 25 feet along 630 feet of track. Most importantly, this kiddie coaster has a 38-inch height requirement, a testament to the target audience this park is reaching out to. This is not a thrill park. Those expecting anything similar to Velocicoaster or Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure may be disappointed. However, those expecting something like Flight of the Hippogriff may be onto something. The coaster on the other side of the park could be a Voma 335-meter junior coaster model, the same exact coaster model as Flight of the Hippogriff, and there are 32 of these coaster clones scattered across the globe. Furthermore, the latest permits provided by Universal and Frisco show the plot of land for this coaster, and this coaster model, using a cutout of Flight of the Hippogriff in Orlando, seems to fit perfectly within this outline. Additionally, this Voma Coaster model is already at Universal Orlando, Universal Studios Japan, and Universal Studios Singapore. If I'm correct, this coaster will be an 1,100-foot coaster with a height of 43 feet with a max speed of 29 miles per hour. At Islands of Adventure, this coaster has a minimum height requirement of 36 inches. Again, perfect for those kids seeking their first coaster experience. Outside of Frisco, if this park succeeds, we may see similar Universal properties across the globe. Universal Parks and Resorts rebranded to Universal Destinations and Experiences, perhaps hinting that they may have more regional projects up their sleeves. As a Frisco resident, I'll do my best to keep followers up to date on the progress of this park. While this park is not targeting theme park enthusiasts like myself, I still find it fascinating that the company that built my favorite theme park in the United States is constructing a new project outside of Hollywood in Orlando. Within the next few months, perhaps we'll see Shrek's Hut, the Krusty Krab, or SpongeBob's Pineapple Home pop out along the horizon. If you like this video, please like or subscribe. I hope to bring more Universal, Disney, and other theme park content to my channel for the foreseeable future. See you in the next video.